We are back.
Oh, man. Oh, man.
Look at us.
Look at us.
Oh, we took a break, you guys.
We took a break. But
Whoopsie daisy.
Like really the first break we've taken. I mean, besides our regularly
at
scheduled
Christmas
break
time.
at Christmas.
Yeah, we said it before. Too much shit going on.
Too much.
And then I lived a whole lifetime for the 2 weeks and have been in Europe. And
You were gone for so long.
felt like a lifetime.
So long.
Also, you guys, note to self, don't go to Europe with children. Don't travel with kids, actually. If you want a vacation, just don't do anything.
It was a trip. It was not a vacation.
It was a family trip. It was not a vacation. It was amazing. We got to see some incredible things. We did 2 days in London, like 6 days in Paris, and then like 4 days in Italy and Sicily.
The pictures were incredible.
Yeah, and it was unbelievable. But like traveling with kids, Jesus Christ, it's like the fighting, the whining, my kids' time changed easily, which was the nice part. Like Shannon's toddlers, that was hell.
Oh man.
But I will say that, and the plane is so much easier when they're older. Like my kids were fine; it wasn't a big deal. But it's like the fighting. I think it was the fighting. It was the fighting, and we're bored. We don't want to look at historical monuments. And I'm like,
well, then go back to America.
Exactly, go back to America. Fuck yeah,
it's so great here.
It is.
It's so
great. I was shocked by how many people didn't hate us and weren't mean to us.
Oh, that's good. I think they know the difference.
I would hope so. We did meet a nice Irish family in Italy, and they were like you could tell the woman was like tiptoeing around the question of like where we lie in political
Y'all
standing.
MAGA? Sorry.
Yeah. I was like, I'm married to an Australian. No.
We're also from Washington.
Well, yeah, but she doesn't know what that means.
That's true.
Her sister actually lives in Orange County, so she but I
Orange
hear Orange
County.
County's super mega.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
No
Just
idea.
wealthy people, higher tax bracket, voting for their own interests, which that makes sense.
I mean, whatever.
Better than the people in the lower tax bracket voting against their own interests.
We just lost so many followers.
No, we didn't. Doesn't matter.
Whatever.
Anyways.
We're going to speak our mind, you guys. That's all we've got.
We will.
All we've got are our voices.
But I called Meg. We had the dumb idea of taking the kids to Disneyland Paris.
Which
honestly
looked amazing.
I will say it was when we decided like the day of getting there, I was like, what the fuck are we doing? Like we're after my sister's wedding. It was like just so much going on. And I was like, why are we doing this? Like we lost our minds. The second we walked in the gates of Disneyland, which I'm a Disney person, we were like, this is fucking magical. We're so glad we did it. It was so much fun. And my favorite part was, first of all, you can get champagne in the main street of Disneyland there, which you cannot get in the States. It was
I don't know why.
the fucking best. And it was my
Can
favorite.
Americans not hold their alcohol?
Apparently not. They let you drink everywhere there, so it was fantastic. I loved it. But then I was walking, and we were walking through like the Wild West kind of part of town. They had these they look like cowboys, and they're speaking in a Southern American accent, but they were speaking French. So they're like, "Oy vey." I don't know, say something in French.
Voulez-vous coucher avec moi?
Yeah, c'est soir. And you guys, I wish I would have recorded it. I was crying. I was laughing
It's
so hard.
like when you and I go
No,
spin
it literally was. It was like redneck French people. It was wild. It was so funny. I was like, I mean, never in a billion years did I think that would be a thing. But when we saw them, I was like, oh, I wonder if they're going to just be speaking like,
French.
Like, no,
I thought
English. Like, because they were supposed to be in America. Like,
yeah.
And then it was
funny.
No.
I got a really, really great Remy mug.
You did.
And macarons.
And I brought her macarons
They've traveled
all the way from Disneyland Paris.
They went from Paris to Germany.
Yep.
To Italy.
Yep.
To London to America.
And she ate one yesterday, and they didn't taste that bad.
I ate one today, too.
Oh, you did? And they were still good?
So good.
No, I brought her back a bunch of stuff because she helped me with my house and all the things, so it was fun. But I did also meet Captain Jack Sparrow while I was there.
You did.
And that was the highlight of my life because at the American Disneyland, the line to meet him is always so long. You can never get to him. Like, it's insane. No one was there. I just got to walk right up. I asked him why the rum was always gone. And he was like, I always ask myself that.
Yeah.
And then he also...
It's because of us.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It is. It's us. It's us. I wish I would have told him that. Right? But he also, like, when he saw me and I started walking up, he's like... he said like French or English, and I was like English, and he immediately like went into Captain Jack Sparrow English. Like it was just wild to watch them like switch between the two languages.
Yeah,
it was very cool. It was a cool experience.
Cool. I wonder if that's a requirement.
No, it has to be. Everyone there could speak both languages.
But when you're here,
no,
it's only English.
No. Well, yeah, probably.
Right?
Yeah, I think certain areas, like I'm guessing you would have to speak Spanish as well in Disneyland.
Like in Disneyland.
Yeah, I would think. But also, I don't know.
I think, like,
we are pretentious assholes, so who knows?
True. I'm always like, oh, I got to bring my kids to Disneyland. But that's a trip. That's a trip. And then
It is.
last night, I had this realization that why don't we just go? I've never been.
I'm down.
So, like, Mike, I'll bring my kids. But why don't we just go?
Say less, Meg. Love.
Just a grown-up Disneyland experience.
I am down.
I'll cry. I will cry.
I cried the whole time. I literally cried when we walked through you're on
would
Main
be
Street,
me.
and I cried the whole time. It was like we got there and Tex and I both were like, holy fuck, this is the best. It was like such a home feeling almost. Like, because it was so similar and it's like, it's just magical as fuck. I cried all the way through the fireworks show at the end.
We met friends outside of Disney World years ago when we were visiting family. And we met them for dinner, and it was just outside of Disney World, like where you could go.
Yeah.
Going into
It's
the
like
park.
the downtown Disney kind of thing.
There.
Yeah. You would,
Like,
walking in.
I cried at Disney on Ice last year.
Disney on Ice gets me every time. I mean,
As soon as you hear that music, you go back to being, it's 1991 and you're watching, I don't know what was out in 91, Beauty and the Beast.
Little Mermaid. Little Mermaid was
that
a
was
big
like
one.
92 maybe,
Yeah,
93, something like
Beauty
that.
and the Beast was past that.
Okay.
But yeah.
But you know what I mean.
No,
Sleeping
100%.
Beauty, that was an old one.
Oh, that's really old. But I think Little Mermaid was right
But
around there.
You know what I mean?
1000%.
That's what we grew up on.
And Disney just knows how to, one, take all your money, but also make everything so fucking magical. You'll happily give up everything in your wallet.
And total subliminal messaging.
Exactly. But you know what? I don't give a fuck. Because I love it.
I had the cassette of The Little Mermaid when it was
With
a
the penis. We had that too, I think.
Yeah.
I actually think we still
wish
have it
we
up at
still
Polton.
had
No, I
it.
think we have it up at Polton Bay.
Oh, really?
I actually kind of want to go right up there because those are worth lots of money.
Yeah, I think when my parents moved, they
Got rid of it.
them all.
Yeah.
But I wish we had that. And I remember like going really slow or turning up really loud or something in Aladdin, and where it says "take off all your clothes." It really
does.
did.
I know, it's fucked. Disney's fucked up. I will say, I don't give a fuck. They're magical. The whole thing was magical. I fucking loved every second of it, and it just felt like it was such a right situation after like the wedding weekend, and Leia, my youngest, couldn't go, and my sister's two kids didn't go to the wedding because they were just too young. So they had just been in a hotel with a nanny, and then to like be able to take them into Disneyland and let them do the rides was like,
I think that was perfect.
and we just had the best time. But god damn it, I was so tired when we flew to Italy the next day. I just wanted to fucking cry.
But good family time.
Great
you
family
had family from Australia.
Yeah, we had
that came
Texas.
up,
Yeah, Texas
which
little
is
brother,
awesome.
which was amazing, and his girlfriend Sophie, and who are the best. So it was so much fun to have them there and experience.
It's awesome.
It was fucking magic. It was honestly probably so sad. The favorite part of my trip
Was Disneyland.
was Disneyland Paris, which is insane because it's fucking Disneyland, but it really was just, I don't know, it was the best day. So
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad to have you back.
I'm fucking glad to be back. Let me tell you, I am sunburnt. I was been sick. I am,
You sound so much better than you did 3 or 4 days ago.
Yeah, I struggled. I got sick, like not like my autoimmune disease sick, like just like actually snotty, sick, nasty from Mr. Boo Boo passed on something he caught, which he's never sick, so it was bad. Anyways, but so on the day of the wedding, I literally had no voice at all. I almost couldn't make the like sister speech, like maid of honor speech that we
Remember
did.
about a year ago when my voice completely went away? That's what you said.
No, it was so bad. But we lived, and it was worth it. So, happy the fuck to be back. I'm so happy to be recording. I'm happy to be drinking with Megan.
Who?
You.
What?
It's you.
It's me.
And it's us.
me.
Let's fucking go.
Let's go. I got a good one today.
I got a joke.
Oh, yeah.
And then our
Well,
intro.
I was saying I have a good one today.
you were
I'm not
about
going to
to-
go into things.
I thought you were skipping. I was like, has it been that long since we've recorded that we just don't even remember our process?
I don't know.
Pretty-
It could be. There's still time.
How do you spot a blind man in a nude beach?
How?
It's not that hard.
Where'd you get that one?
TikTok today. Was scrolling. Found typed in dirty jokes and I was like, T.
That one's funny.
There were some really good ones that were really inappropriate that I was like, God, let's push in an envelope.
For us?
It was about
We have a pretty open envelope.
what's a reverse exorcism? Had to do with the Pope. Not Pope. Yeah.
Oh, we
priest.
told that one.
Have we?
Uh,
The reverse exorcism one?
yeah. Or maybe
No, I
Boo
think we
Boo-
cut it.
Maybe Boo Boo told it. Anyway, you
I think
guys
we cut
use
it.
your imagination.
Yeah, it's inappropriate.
I've heard that one, and I'm pretty sure I heard it from Boo Boo.
Yeah. No, I'm not. Why are we surprised?
Well, exactly. No, we're
all.
not.
No,
Not at all.
Not even remotely.
Mm-mm. Well, hello and welcome to Lunatic Soup, the podcast where we go into all things wild, weird, and unknown. We're your hosts, Meg.
And I'm Raina, ready to rip some lunatic soup.
Let's go.
damn, that felt good.
Right?
It's been too long. It's been
It's
so
been a while.
long. Yeah,
It's been a
that felt
minute.
good.
Thank you guys for being patient with us.
Yes, we appreciate it. We're back with a vengeance. We're excited. We're renewed.
Back, baby.
And we just feel refreshed. We're happy to, well,
like we want to, not that we don't ever want to, but sometimes life gets in the way and it's like,
life got really
how do
stressful
you
for a
fit
while.
it in sort of thing.
It unfortunately on our list of things that we both had to do was the bottom of it.
It was.
And it was what we had to let go because it was, for 2 weeks.
But we've been talking. We have like some just fun
fun stuff
ideas that we want to try to incorporate. But we'll see. We'll see. No
We're going to do another haunted farmers market. I think that's our goal.
Yeah, we should try to talk about that today and get a date.
Yeah, fun things.
And then guess what? Guess what's right around the corner? You're going to kill me when I say
Riverbend.
This. What's on Saturday?
The 5th of July.
And what is the 5th of July, Raina?
The day after the 4th of July.
And that means
it's time to drink
a
Bloody Mary.
Start of
spooky season for Meg. I'm like, no, I'm still celebrating summer. Summer just started.
Summer weed.
Get out of here. You fucking weirdo. I cannot handle. I think that we are aware of that. That you are full for summer
I
weed.
saw some cider in the freezer, in the fridge over there, and I'm like,
she goes, is it too early for cider? I was like, yes, Megan.
No. I said it's even too early for me.
Okay.
I did
You
say
did say that. And I said, if you tried to make us, I'd kill you.
Yeah.
I'm not there yet.
Give me a month. That was my shoe.
I thought it didn't sound like, it sounded like you scraped something. Queefed on it. It really sounded like you just hit a chord to me, but.
All right. I picked this one today. It is a tried and true. It was our first cider, and I figured we haven't recorded in a while. So
it's in honor of feeling refreshed and nude and ready to fuck shit up.
Refreshed and nude?
That too.
I mean.
Get your titties out. All right.
That reminds me of a TikTok I want to do.
Who's getting their titties out? No. A member of the itty bitty titty committee over here, so let's be mindful. I just choked on water. Oh, what am I doing?
All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Marionberry Incline Cider, 6.5.
Yeah, we didn't even say what that was. Delicious. Incline, or like we said, our very first cider. Tried and true, a good one. One that we're never mad to drink.
Never.
Except for they did take it out of their pack, didn't they? Which is offensive.
I mean, I think...
What'd they replace it with?
I don't remember.
I feel like it was something good. I feel like it was worth it.
It's a good pack. It's a good pack, whatever it is. But I think they put peach. Didn't they put peach? They put white peach.
Peach was already in the pack, I thought.
I don't know.
Anyway, who knows? All right, Allie, let us know.
Yeah, cheers.
Fuck yeah, that's good. Tickles the taste buds.
It gives you little goosey bumps.
It does. It makes you really fucking happy.
It's just goosey bumps.
Makes you happy. Makes you feel good. I love it. You love it. I love it.
It's gonna be great. I have a bunch open for the 4th of July this weekend. 4th of July.
I'm about to make some like fucking billion cocktail pods for the 4th of July.
We have so many people.
There's so many people coming. Luckily, a lot of the people coming, I think, don't drink.
I don't think they do.
Yeah.
And I think they're gonna kind of be coming and going.
Yeah.
Sort of thing.
You guys, I cannot fucking wait. Mick's dad gets here tonight. Doug. His name's Ted. You guys know the story.
His name's
I cannot wait to have him
with your parents.
No, to tell him if he wants to put one of my balls in his mouth. I can't wait.
You have fun with that. I'm gonna be elsewhere.
Meg will be hiding.
I bought all the alcohol like early because I still cannot go to the store and buy alcohol with my father.
Even though you know he drinks.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So I haven't like bought the food or anything yet.
But did you buy him beers? Because last time you had to steal beers from me because he had no beers. So you better get on that.
I gotta remember what it is that he drinks.
Well, he drank Heineken's with us.
Maybe that was it.
But I don't know if that's what he
blue?
drinks. Bud Light or Michelob Ultra or
I think it's Michelob Ultra.
Yeah, just go get him.
Go get him
a 6-pack or something. Get him something because last time you text me and you're like, I need beers from my dad. You're happy. You're more than welcome to steal beers from me. But
I mean, no, I'll get him some.
That would be the polite thing to do. You stock yourself up and not your father.
Yeah.
Fucking rude.
I stocked up the neighborhood, okay?
Bill would not approve.
Bill, I'm sorry.
What are we talking about today, Megan?
Well, in honor of you just coming back from the land of Italy. Italia. We're going to talk about the island of Poveglia, which is the most haunted island in the world.
Holy shit. Why did I not know about this before I went? Now I got to Google where it is. Island of
Povegl.
P-O?
Veglia. And I listened to how it's pronounced.
Oh, it's up near Venice.
Yeah.
Okay, so completely opposite of where I was. I was down in Sicily, which when I looked at the map yesterday, which you would think me going there, I would have looked at a map and realized I knew where I was, but I didn't realize how close to Africa I was.
So close to Africa.
Holy shit, we were so deep. It was insane.
Very south?
Yeah, no, very south.
Europe.
No, we were like, I mean, up towards the we were closer to
Hop,
Africa.
skip, and a jump.
I was closer to Africa than I was to France.
Is it Morocco?
Malta. Malta. Oh, and right next to Zimbabwe. No, Tanzania.
Really?
Look, wait, where was I?
I mean, I guess I don't.
No, yeah, Tanzania.
Oh.
Sicily, Tanzania.
Tunisia.
That's what I said.
That's Tunisia.
Where's Tanzania? Oh, yeah, Tanzania.
Oh.
Is
Where is it?
I don't know.
Nobody knows.
No, yeah, I do. It's in Africa. Told you. Yeah, it's there. Yeah. So, anyways, I was right next to there. Most haunted island in the world.
Most haunted island in the world. So, Poveglia is off the coast. It's a small island off the coast of Venice between Venice and Lido in the Venetian lagoon in northern Italy. A small canal divides the island into two separate parts. The island first appeared in historical records in 421 and was fairly populated. So this place is old.
Old as shit.
The population was a peaceful community that avoided invasions that occurred on the mainland. And they were also able to avoid paying taxes since they weren't actually a part of the mainland. So a lot of people wanted to go there.
Okay.
Which is pretty cool.
I mean, I would like to not pay taxes.
Residents began to flee because of war in 1379 when Venice came under attack from the Genoan fleet. And all I could think in my mind was Genovian.
You would. Princess Diaries, for those of you who don't get what she was saying.
Was that the Princess Diaries? Yeah,
yes.
Yeah, Princess Diaries. Took me a second.
Oh my God.
Mia Thermopolis.
Princess Diaries.
Great. The Venetian government owned the land and it remained vacant until 1527 when the Doge, who is the current local ruler.
The Doge.
Elon
Musk? No.
I mean, it could be.
It's a bad breakup.
Maybe he just never went away.
Yeah, maybe he's like one of those people who lives forever.
Ancient.
Kind of looks like his skin's falling off his face.
It does. Like kind of like Agar.
Sugar and water. He does kind of look like that. I'm not going to lie.
It's going to just start sloughing off.
Yeah.
You'll have to pull it back tight.
I mean, that's probably what he does already. He just clips it under. It'll be good.
So the Doge offered the island to the monks, but they refused. They didn't want anything to do with this land.
They felt the bad juju.
Later, the Venetian government built 5 octagonal forts to protect and control entrance into the Venetian lagoon. One of these forts, the Povelglia Octagon, still stands today. Fast forward to the 1700s. This is when it officially happened, but the plague started way before that.
Okay.
And they started sending plague victims to this island.
Oh, no.
And in the 1700s, which I honestly didn't know that the plague was still around in the 1700s.
I don't think I did either. I thought that was way earlier than that.
It's like 12, 13.
Yeah, okay, that's what I was thinking too. So when you said that, I was like, I mean, we know my history is not really
But I
up to snuff.
I didn't know that. I had to Google. I'm like, really? Is this accurate? And yeah, it was. So like they had
like the Black Plague, or was it a different plague?
Well, it was
multiple plagues.
Like there's the bubonic plague.
Right.
This was the Black Plague.
Damn.
Mm-hmm. So we know about the bubonic plague that ripped across the Europe in the 1300s. In the 1700s, there was something called the Black Plague. Italy, all of Europe really was continually hit by plagues, one after the other, for a very long period, like centuries. Which I didn't know that.
Yeah.
So in 1776, the island came under the jurisdiction of the Public Health Office. Again, they had been sending people, victims of the plague, here for a long time, but this was official. It was initially it was for customs control, but it turned into like plague control.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. I read a lot of conflicting articles about the exact year that the island was used for plague quarantine. It was the 1700s was official, but like I said, they'd used it throughout the bubonic plague as well. So there's a lot of history.
A lot of people
there.
were dead there.
In 1793, 2 ships stopped for a check-in to the area. They wanted to go into Venice, and it was noted that aboard were several cases of the Black Plague. So the ship was forced to stop and sent to the island. From that time on, the island became the plague quarantine site. It's supposed to be temporary, but in 1805, under the rule of Napoleon Bonaparte, the site was made permanent.
Uh-oh.
Napoleon.
The
short dead dude.
Short dead dude. I like
From
it.
Bill and Ted.
Oh, I don't know that.
You don't know Bill and Ted?
No.
Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, man? Interesting.
I'm sure Mr. Boo Boo does.
Was that the Excellent Adventure or Bill and Ted's Awesome Adventure?
Unsure.
There's been a few of them.
All I know is that Tex and I basically did the National Lampoon European Vacation. What is it? Eurotrip? What is it?
Eurotrip, I think. Yeah.
Where we followed Google Maps. Or Apple Maps, actually. And it took us across a 100-year-old national monument, you guys. 400 years old. It had us drive across these steps that, honestly, I don't know how it was even possible for us to get through. We did. And it was terrifying. We drove down streets that we should not be driving down. Tex was like, people were dodging us. It was like, he was like playing Grand Theft Auto on the streets of Sicily.
Dodging you.
It was fucking wild. And it was one of dodging me. Got it. It was fucking wild. But we literally were like National Lampoon's, yeah.
I love it.
Eurotrip. It was.
So does that mean Tex was Chevy Chase?
Yeah. Oh, 1,000%.
Okay.
Duh. And I
Cool.
was definitely what's her face.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I was, and the kids in the
Helen.
back seat. Helen. The kids in the back seat were.
Who was Rusty?
Probably
Kyler.
Yeah.
Kyler would
I was
be
gonna say
Rusty.
Kyler.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was, the kids have never been more terrified in their lives, as have I. And once we were parked and we were okay, we were like, what the fuck just happened? Our kids are going to remember this for the rest of their lives, as will we. Because
I got a video out of it. It was fantastic.
I'll post it if you guys want. It was us in this four corners that we were trying to go see, and we were driving through it.
I don't think you're supposed to do that.
Well, no, they were like taxis and cops that were driving through it. People were driving through it. The National Monument. Definitely weren't supposed to be driving over that.
Glad you didn't end up in an Italian prison.
I'm still waiting for a ticket, potentially. We'll find out.
Okay.
I hear they send them later.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
We'll find out.
We'll find out.
Maybe we're never going to be allowed back in Italy again.
Banned from Italy forever.
I wouldn't be surprised. You guys.
Patients would develop a fever, headache, chills, and weakness. They would also have painful swollen lymph nodes called buboes.
Buboes? Like a boobie?
Buboes.
Buboes.
This was usually the result of a bite from an infected flea.
So my buboes are inflamed right now.
Buboes.
My buboes are really...
I mean, they were all over, but there was a lot of like the groin area. Like buboes in the groin area.
So they had like
lady lumps, but...
Literal lady lumps.
Yeah.
Maybe. Oh.
All over.
Oh, dear.
Yeah. I don't want those balls in my mouth.
Oh, it's my favorite when you come out with unhinged stuff. It's so good. I've trained you so well. I'm very proud of you. I'm proud. I'm proud.
She yelled at me 20 minutes ago for putting wine in a regular glass. He said, I trained you better than this, man.
She shows up at my house. I was drinking a glass of Sauvignon Blanc while I was finishing making goddamn bread in the kitchen. And I said, would you like a glass? She said, yes. She goes over to my counters or my cabinets. This bitch has been in my house 17,000 times. She knows exactly where the wine glasses are. She gets
I don't know if it's been that much.
Shut the fuck up. She gets a water glass and pours a glass of wine in a water glass when I have a plethora of wine glasses. I have more wine glasses than I know what to do with.
It was right there.
I
don't care what it's.
You don't. Yes. I bet you $1 million. We're gonna do a taste test later. I bet you $1 million. It affects the way wine tastes.
So the buboes would get huge, pus.
They're filled with white stuff.
They're filled with pus.
They would explode.
Pus-filled sacks that would boil and pop.
Oh, God damn it.
All over the body.
All over?
I mean, they would be, like, they're, like, lymphatic, and you have lymph nodes everywhere.
Okay.
Yeah. Great.
No.
Great. About half the population of Europe died during the bubonic plague. A study analyzing the DNA of centuries-old skeletons found... I wrote amputation, but that's not it.
Analyzation?
Nope. When
autopsy,
there was a movie made of it. The guy with and they were a bunch of different mutation. That's the word.
Wouldn't have gotten that out of what you just said. A guy with and flicks your wrists up in the air like what? He's busting out knives.
X-Men. I was going for X-Men.
Oh Jesus Christ! Like a mutant.
A mutant mutation. We would have gotten there.
Would we?
Yep.
Okay.
I did.
I did not.
So the DNA analysis of a centuries-old skeleton found mutations that may have helped people survive.
Okay.
Okay? It's like how when I get COVID, it's not that bad. When you get COVID, you're on death's doorstep.
Yeah. When I get anything, I die.
Or then come back.
Basically a zombie.
She's not dead yet.
Not dead yet. Zombie!
Just so you know, today the plague still does exist, but it's treated with antibiotics.
Well, thank fuck.
No, every year you find stories of the bubonic plague.
I've heard about it,
popping
yeah.
up.
That's scary.
So back to the island. We just needed to go on a little jaunt there about pus-filled buboes.
I love a pus-filled bubo. What? That was disgusting, Raina. Why would you say that?
Those on the mainland were sent to the island if they showed signs of the plague or if they had been exposed, meaning that they would go to the island to wait it out. Oftentimes, those who were exposed but didn't necessarily have the plague would come down with the plague because they were on the island with a bunch of people that had the plague.
Shocker.
It made sense at the time.
I feel like it makes a lot of sense. Maybe you'd get the plague because you're on the island with people who had the plague.
It's like the New England vampire panic, how they would burn the body parts of the people that they thought were vampires.
Then eat it.
And then all of a sudden
They turned into vampires
they
too.
came down with consumption.
Yeah, it's like weird.
Weird.
Cause and effect, man.
It's weird.
It's weird.
Right?
Really
I'm
fucking
no
weird.
scientist.
But also, they didn't realize it was contagious, obviously.
I mean, they knew it was contagious, but they just sent people there to wait it out anyway. Yeah, right?
I guess. She has a sticker on the back of her iPad that says, "Your face pisses me off."
I do. My friend Kelly got it for me.
You know the Kelly I went to high school with?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, because I did this on purpose and I shouldn't have. Because I knew this would be like, oh, no. I'm like, oh, does my face actually piss you off? And she's like, no, it doesn't.
Your face pisses me off every
know.
day. Every damn day. Well, it did when I thought you were mean. I was like, what did I do to you?
I just have resting bitch face.
I know. It's so funny now that I know.
It's just,
Because it's my favorite when I see you at school with RBF. You'll just be sitting there and I know that you're not trying. And
No,
you'll just look
it's just
like
my
you're
face.
mad at the world. Well, your face doesn't generally look unpleasant. It's just when you're like, in a
when
setting.
I'm focusing, man.
When you're focusing or when you're in a setting that you're not like fully comfortable. Like you're
Oh,
still,
if I'm uncomfortable,
yeah,
I
it's
look
full on
like,
RBF.
Yeah.
But like when you're, hanging out, you don't have RBF all the time.
Well, that's
But
good to
it's
know.
just when you're like at school, you're either in professional mode.
I have a little pin on my badge that says I'm fine. It's just my face.
Yeah. I learned it. I'm so glad I did. I'm so glad I waited out your RBF.
That's great.
It was worth it. And you waited out my bubbly personality. And look what you got.
Oh, look at us.
Look at us.
Look at us.
Unhinged motherfuckers.
Yep.
Together.
Yep.
Forever.
Mm.
Fucked up.
Yep. Ships were also sent to the island to quarantine before entering Venice. There were so many people that died on the island, the exact number is unknown, but they think it was around 100,000 people died on the island within 100 years.
Oh my God.
That doesn't account for like the original
That's just the island.
bubonic plague. Yeah, that's just the island.
And that island is not big.
It is not big at all.
So that's
like, there's
terrifying.
pictures of it. There's like a little church and some buildings. And
Yeah.
it's a very small
just by
island.
when I looked at it on the map, it's
Maury
tiny.
Island. I mean, it's probably a little bit bigger than Maury Island, but
not by
not by much.
I mean, it's a little island. Smaller than any of the San Juans.
probably.
No, I think so.
Yeah.
I mean-
because like you can get a full shot of the island and like distinctly see like the steeple and the church and stuff.
Yeah,
on it.
if you can see the other side kind of shit, like you're no.
It's not big.
It was not massive.
It is said that they did not know what to do with the bodies, so they burned them, resulting in, get this, 50% of the island being made of human ash. Though history does state that a lot of the victims were thrown into like plague pits, which is they would, and you can visit plague pits all around.
Why would
Europe.
you want to do that?
Well, you see,
Tell me someone who has.
interesting, and it's like to pay, respect
to the
these people that just it wasn't great.
Plague pits.
Yeah, they had to deal with buboes.
Yeah, that sounds fucking horrific.
I know buboes aren't great.
No, I wouldn't want buboes.
Not buboes.
I don't want buboes at all.
You want boobies.
Well, yeah, but not
buboes.
I still want boobies.
Well,
but,
I know you. That's why I said it.
God damn it. Well, say when we were in Paris, we tried to go to the catacombs.
Oh yeah, I was going to ask about
It was
that.
booked out. We couldn't get in.
Really?
And we should
Oh.
have known to book it ahead of time, but also at the same time, we didn't know what the wedding schedule was going to be. Like, there was a lot of unknowns. And so
Yeah.
by the time we were, like, trying to book it, sad.
That is sad,
Yeah.
actually.
And we couldn't go to the Louvre because they were on strike.
You didn't see the Mona Lisa?
Did not see
And
her
her
smile.
little coy smile?
Didn't see it.
Or was it his smile?
You never know.
There's no way to know.
There is no way to know.
Not only was the island the final resting place for plague victims, but it became a giant mass grave for corpses of the dead because barges from Venice hauled their dead to the island, and smaller ships brought exiles from the city if they showed even the mildest symptoms.
Can you imagine the smell? Because that island is not big. I just looked at it again.
Yeah, it's
you guys,
not
it is
big.
literally, hang on, I think it'll tell you how big it is. Maybe not. I'll ask ChatGPT in a
Like,
second.
I think there are islands the same size in the Puget Sound.
You ready for this? Or are you ready? I don't think you're ready.
Am I not ready?
You're not ready for this,
Okay.
Jelly. 18 acres, 13 football fields.
Maury Island might be bigger. Do you guys remember Maury Island? Like the aliens? in
Maury
Puget
Island is
Sound?
bigger.
Yeah.
You can see it on a map.
Yeah.
This one is fucking tiny. This is tiny.
That's tiny for that many people to have died there and to
Look
have
at
been
it.
exiled there.
Look at it. It is itty bitty.
That's crazy. I had more land when I grew up on 50 acres.
That's crazy.
Are you typing in Maury Island?
Yeah. It said, would you like me to compare it to? So Bainbridge Island is 17,000 acres.
Holy crap.
Sean, I mean, you guys, this is little.
It's a tiny island.
18 acres.
That's not,
That's 0.0725 kilometers.
that's crazy.
It is fucking little. So you imagine that many people dying on that island. Then they're bringing all their dead there. Smell.
Bring out your dead.
The smell.
I mean, it talks about that. I was going to get to it later, but it talks about how you still have the smell of decay.
I'm not surprised.
Like, it's just because, I mean, 200 years ago wasn't that long ago for
like-
that many people.
I mean,
And there's no way that they all went into
and it's
plague
in the
pits.
Venetian Lagoon, Italy. This is it. I mean, it is quarantine island, mental
crazy.
asylum. Damn.
Oh, yeah, we're going
We're
to
gonna get
there. Mhm.
Holy
Mhm.
shit.
Because a plague quarantine island isn't enough. Okay, let's get there.
Yeah,
So if you had symptoms of the plague, you had to go to the island for 40 days waiting to see if you would die or recover. Most
you would die.
died.
Okay.
The word quarantine actually comes from the Italian word quirata, which means 40. So that's where we get quarantine from. Do you remember that? Do you remember quarantine? Do you remember all that?
I think I
time?
do recall quarantine.
Do you recall?
Yeah, I recall boozing a lot. She was boozing.
She was boozing.
I was boozing a lot.
She was boozing.
I like to booze.
I mean, it's fine. It was you and Michelle.
Michelle and I were boozing.
Mhm.
And that's why we called it that, because her dad is like, you guys are boozing.
I like it. I love her dad.
It's fun. I know he's the best.
He's
Yeah, we were boozing a lot. I mean, even I would FaceTime my friends and we would just booze.
Yeah.
Because that was all you like, especially in the first like 2 or 3 weeks, that was all you could do. You just FaceTime people and drink.
I had just had a baby.
You were not boozing.
I was drinking wine and stuff,
You
but
were-
not at
were
that
milking.
point because I was milking.
You were milking. Honestly, what a great time to just be stuck at home with your kids.
Well, honestly,
Yeah,
I've
great time.
had that feeling. Like,
yeah.
I mean, we had the opportunity for my husband still had to work, but we were all home.
Yeah.
For her first year of life.
Insane.
Which
never would happen.
I think I went back to work for like 2 days before it all
hit.
Yeah, because I can choose to go back to work. It was earlier, so I just went kind of in for a couple of days.
Yeah.
And then it hit, and I'm just like, okay, we're home now.
Yeah, fuck.
Why was Venice repeatedly hit so hard by plagues? The bubonic plague killing half of its population because it was a hub for international trade, people sailing in and out of
That makes sense.
Venice at the time, which we saw the same thing with COVID.
Yeah.
Like the ports. Like,
oh, yeah, they got hit the hardest.
How
well,
it just, yeah.
It's
like the hubs.
It's how people get in and out of at places and the most amount of people. And
Some reports say that 500 corpses a day were being brought to the island.
Oh my God.
They didn't just go there to like quarantine or to die, but they brought their dead there.
My suspicion is that then they still would have been like somewhat contagious. Like we get the bodily fluids.
Can you
and
imagine having that job?
18 football fields.
Yeah.
All of those bodies.
History says
what do they do?
They were
dig
put
deep?
It's an island. How deep can you dig?
Unsure.
So I actually believe that, if you go play on the beach, that's great Aunt Sally.
What was that? What words were that? Also, how Venice is set up with all the inlets, stagnant water is all I can think about.
Oh,
Not
I
a lot
didn't
of
even
circulation.
think
That was the
true.
second thing I thought
it
about it.
comes
Was like,
in and out.
it does, but not as like
it's not
freely
like
as like an
the-
ocean.
Yes.
Like, I mean, it is an ocean, but as, the straight up like
sea.
beach.
It's a sea.
See, whatever, Megan. But it just all the little like inlets that they have, like it's a lot harder to get fresh stuff in and out.
Do you
Things
think they
just
had like?
fester.
Do you think they just had like little boats that would go up through the canals and like bring out your dead?
Probably, to be
And
honest.
you're just like,
They're like throw them in the
It's
water
like,
and then
I'm
they
not
just like push
dead
them
yet.
with
Oh, he's almost there.
Yep.
No, I'm not.
No, I'm not. But they just like throw them in the water and you push them with those big paddles and be like, send you down.
Downstream
Yeah. Merrily. Life is but a dream.
without a paddle. Up Schitt's Creek without a paddle.
Damn.
A 16th century chronicler Rocco Benedetti stated that the island looked like hell. The sick lay 3 to 4 to a bed.
Holy shit.
There were so many people.
So they're like what, stacked on each other?
Basically.
What size beds? Like
well, I mean, and you know, beds at the time were like these little like spring things.
Like not
like,
even
think
like
of
the
a
size of
prison bed type thing.
3 to 4 to a bed.
And they all have the plague with buboes pussing everywhere.
Oh my God, I think I just died. Why, Megan?
I'm sorry, that's really disrespectful to these people. I'm not making fun of them.
No.
It's just the dead were regularly rounded up, and sometimes those that were dying but not yet dead were too sick to move or talk, and they were just thrown into the pile with corpses. Can you? No, I don't want to imagine.
No, let's just keep going. We gotta get over this.
The island of Poveglia was an important plague quarantine site until 1814, and because it was Venice's main quarantine site, it became known as the Island of Ghosts. Later on, when mass graves were discovered, researchers came upon skulls with large pieces of rock clamped between the jaws. Back during the plague, whenever someone died, the plague pits had to be reopened. And when they did, they found that those who recently died had blood oozing from their mouths. So we know today what that means. It's just how the body reacts. But they didn't know that at the time. Obviously, people assumed that this was vampires feasting on the corpses. So to fix that, they began to stuff their mouths with rocks to prevent the vampires from rising out of the pit. And we have heard a lot of ways of how to keep vampires in the grave.
That's a new one.
This one.
Wow. Whoa.
Yeah. So we've had tax evaders on this island, right? We've had war-torn land on this island. Centuries of quarantine site and massive graves. We're good now, right? We're good now, right?
No.
Give
us an insane asylum and some
Venetians transformed the island and built a state-of-the-art mental hospital.
State of the art's my favorite word.
And you know, like that time period, there were some great things happening in the mental health field.
We know.
Rumors began to spread quickly of morbid experiments that the doctor of the hospital would perform on patients. Locals described the doctor as a mad scientist, and his favorite thing to do was to perform lobotomies with a chisel and a hammer.
Wonderful. That's great. That sounds wonderful. I can't.
I saw a TikTok or whatever I was watching. And it was I think Krista sent it to me, actually. It was something that said, what the hell are these laboobos? I thought labubu was a cute way to say lobotomy.
I can't.
And I died.
I will let you know that I spent my whole goddamn European vacation trying to find a fucking labubu for my kids because they're everywhere in Paris. We found, I believe, they are lafufus in Italy, and I paid 18 euros each for them.
But it's not a labubu?
I don't think so.
Thank
It
fuck.
says that they are, but I don't know the difference between the fake ones and the real ones. They're dupe. Whatever.
Well,
my kids were fucking happy and they shut up about it, so
we've got an episode coming up.
I'm excited for that.
Boo-boo, pazuzu. Hey.
You know, the man who made labubus is now like the third richest man in China. Yep.
They're so fugly.
They're so fugly.
And they're not like even cute fugly.
No,
like,
they're just fucking weird. I don't get it. But there's like one of those things like when the Furbies came out, like took the world by storm. Like these toys happen where they take the world by storm.
They're like $75 for these stupid labubus.
Over in Europe, I asked ChatGPT and they were only like 30. I think if you buy them secondhand, they upmarket them.
That makes sense.
Well, yeah. That's what I was going to do if I found them. I was going to buy a bunch and just sell them over in America, make my money back.
Why would you pay more for something used?
Well, no, you don't open it. You just buy the box and you resell them for more.
Then why would you just buy one that is new?
No, you buy the new ones. So you find them in the store, you buy them, and then you list them on the interwebs for more money.
But why would you buy one on the interwebs for more money when you can just buy an original one?
You can't find them anywhere.
Oh.
They're very hard to get.
Saw them at the mall.
They're probably lafufus.
What the fuck ever.
Fufus are the fake ones. The labubus are very hard to find. I promise
you. If it walks like a duck and talks like a duck.
Would you like an education in why it is a lafufu and not a labubu?
Yes.
Because I fucking had to learn it for my kids.
Close my my tablet here. Yes, it would.
No, I'm not going to give it to you now. We got to continue with this fucking story.
We'll go into that with our Labubu
Exactly. But I will. But honestly, I will tell you because I learned because they gave me a pop quiz on which one was real and which one wasn't. I was like, I don't know. They all look fucking the same and they look like pieces of shit. But diamond?
Demon.
Oh, a demon.
Demon.
Great. My house is possessed again.
Well, it has been.
But mine are Lafufus, so it's fine. They're fake.
Oh, okay.
I didn't get the real ones.
I did hear Pickle Rick while you were gone.
Oh, you did? What was he doing?
He was just running around upstairs. I'm like, Lucy, is that you? No, Mom, I'm right here. Oh, shit.
Fucking Pickle Rick. Can you get it together, sir? He was living his best life.
He was living his best life. He
Playing
was
with
just
cats.
like, yeah.
Yeah.
No one, like, you just freedom.
Good for him.
So morbid experiments, lobotomies. The conditions was typical for what you would think of a psychiatric hospital at that time. Terrible.
Nothing good.
Terrible. I mean, you're talking about 4 or 5, plague victims to a bed. It was probably the same, but they were mental health patients.
Which mental health at the time is like
being
a woman.
I would have been thrown into a psych ward so fast.
Same.
PMS, you're crazy. Get out of here.
Swears a lot. Defiant.
We had that list. Remember that list? And we checked off half.
That was more if you're a witch too, though, wasn't it? But it was all of them. It depends.
Hysterical.
We were hysterical. Yeah. I've been hysterical.
You know how they used to like treat hysteria in women? Do you know this?
Trigger them even more. Tell me what's up.
They would send you to the doctor and they would poke around down there until you got some relief. And then you were good.
Give you an orgasm and then you were fine. Well, the men didn't know how to do it, I'm sure. So maybe, as long as it worked.
They had contraptions and machines. And if you were a little grumpy, you'd get sent to the doctor.
You'd get sent to the doctor for an orgasm and then your hysteria.
And that's how they would treat your hysteria.
Okay, well, it could be worse. It could be worse. I thought you were going to say they were do horrible things.
I mean, I'm sure that happened too.
I'm also sure it was very offensive to go through that because at the time, people don't know what anything is. You don't know what your body parts are. You don't know how they function.
Yeah, but I'm sure women figured that out real quick. I'm like, oh, I need to go to the doctor.
Oh, true, actually. We're not dumb.
Oh, my God.
They like to put men's penises in boxes, though, and feed them oats and corn.
Oats and corn? Yeah. I always get it messed up. I always think wheat and corn.
It was oats.
It's oats.
It was oats,
and
Megan.
Corn. How did they behave again?
I was doing that a lot lately for something, and I can't remember what. It's going to come to me. Not like that sounds bad. Anyways, go with what? Shut up, Raina. Just go.
It was said that the doctor, who was a terrible person at the time, eventually did lose his mind and threw himself off of the clock tower of the facility. The story goes that his own victims began haunting him and he eventually couldn't take it anymore. It is reported that he did not actually die from the fall and told those trying to help him that the ghosts were after him.
Karma.
The hospital building is still there, but in decay. Since 1968, no one lives on the island anymore. It is said that patients of the hospital would often say they saw ghosts roaming throughout the island. I mean, you have that much history.
I mean, we know this.
That much death.
Not only is it ghosties, actual spirits who are probably stuck there, it's also going to be residual energy.
Oh, yeah.
Of replaying
I would
the
probably
horrors.
think 90% of it is
residual.
energy.
1,000%. Those of you who haven't listened to us for a long time, where the land records the shit that's going on and then it just replays it over time.
So thousands and thousands,
hundreds,
not thousands and thousands, hundreds, probably close to 1,000 years.
And now you think about how small that island was.
So small.
People, what the death pits were. And you weren't dead yet, and you were getting thrown in with dead bodies.
Right.
And
100,000 people in 100 years.
The pus pits, decaying bodies. You shit yourself when you die. There's that. There's all of it. Sounds fucking terrible.
I don't like it.
Think about it. It's all the horrible things.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Nothing good.
Nothing good.
Today, there are remnants of the church on the island that Napoleon destroyed, but the bell tower remains and was turned into a lighthouse. It's still standing are the hospital, psych ward, and the prisons that they kept on the island to house the ill and criminally insane.
Great.
Just keeps getting better.
It sounds like it.
The island is closed to visitors, but it is state-owned, and you can seek special permission from the municipality to visit. Of course, I'd want to visit.
I think that is one that I actually do not.
You wouldn't go?
I don't know. When you first started talking about it, I was like, I'm so sad I didn't see it. And then now to hear, I think it's the factor of how small it is with the amount of decay.
So much decay.
Sounds like
You can
And an infection waiting to happen.
You can sail around it and like see the
I would do
the
that.
structures,
I would do that.
but you can't step foot on it without permission.
Feel the vibes.
I'm sure you can feel the vibes. Like,
No, of course you could. There's no. They're fucking radiating off of it. Like,
yeah. Ugh. Decades after the bell was taken out of the bell tower, those living in nearby islands still claim to hear the bell tolling around certain times.
Residual energy.
Yeah. The island has been subject to many paranormal shows, including Ghost Hunters, Scariest Places on Earth, and YouTuber shows from people like, I don't know who these people are, Shay and Dara Ta.
I don't know them.
And in 2020, American author Silas Costello published his first Gothic fantasy, with the setting of the book being very close to the island's description. Now, fishermen today still avoid Poveglia Island. They navigate around the area with a wide girth. When the skies are clear, you can allegedly see skulls and bones under the water's surface.
Of course.
When a skull or bone accidentally is caught in a fishing net, the entire catch is thrown back.
Ugh.
The fishermen are said they would rather take the loss than take a risk.
I mean, fair enough.
And some reports say that around 160,000 people, plague victims, are buried on the island. Like, we just have the recording of 100 years, but there's 400 years before that.
There's a lot.
I
just have to say, this is very fucked up of me, but this is just where my head goes.
Retro.
Really bad. Ready for it? Because it's a thing that you see on TikTok of like, if you were to kill someone, what's like the perfect way to get rid of their body?
Oh, we already know this. You want the crab traps.
Yeah, but that island.
Just
You're
throw it
around
on
that
the
area.
island?
Yeah, how are they going to tell the difference? I mean, obviously they could because the amount of
But if
decomposition.
you put it in like acid first,
Yeah.
and then just put the bones.
See, not just my head. Look at you.
Look at us.
Look at us.
We're fine, guys.
Mr. Boo Boo, don't you ever go to Venice. Just kidding. I love you. I'm not going to kill you. That was so demonic. I don't know. It was my demon laugh.
You gotta save that for Blah Boo Boo.
I will.
So obviously the place is said to be overcrowded with restless souls. Fishermen say that they hear screams and moan from the island, and as well as hearing the bell tower. Little Maria is said to be a spirit that has been seen on the island for over 400 years. This young child most likely died from the plague, and she roams the beach while she cries in a heartbreaking way. Ugh.
That's sad.
Ugh.
Those are the ones that kill you.
There are quite a few spirits from the time of the psychiatric hospital. Petro's a man with 2 amputated legs, and he used to race his wheelchair through the hospital. People say that they hear his phantom wheelchair racing up and down the corridors because people still do go and tour the island.
Right.
It's just not open to the public. Nico grins and laughs out loud the entire day, and the spirit of a young female is seen regularly walking around as well. She's said to have a terrifying expression on her face, and people say she's scared of the mad doctor who still performs his sick experiments there.
I don't like it.
There's also been seen a huge pair of eyes just below the water's surface, and people see faces behind windows of the hospital.
Yeah. So wait, I want to just for a second think about this, that they built this insane asylum on there after all of those deaths. So these people who are already being considered insane.
Right.
Are probably being tormented, haunted, seeing
throughout
things.
history. We've learned that people who are considered insane actually just have the sight,
right? And they're seeing all of this shit,
and they have no idea what the hell is going on.
Yeah, so they're even more insane, or it's making them insane.
They're being tormented literally by spirits
because those spirits are so unsettled because they're stacked on each other, half dead, pussing everywhere.
Can you imagine being like not dead yet but still aware?
I think
and you're just thrown into a pit.
I stopped taking edibles when I went over to Europe because you can't get them over there.
I want to know how this is going to wrap up.
Started dreaming again, and now I'm terrified of what my dreams are going to be.
Welcome to my world.
Oh my God. I've been having the most fucked up, weird dreams. They're not fucked up, it's just bizarre dreams.
I get a lot of when I dream, I see people who have died, which is actually quite nice. I will sit down.
That means that you're hanging out with them.
I sit down with my uncle regularly and just have talks.
That's
it's
wonderful.
I love it.
I feel like I got to lay off the edibles so I can start dreaming again and get out of the fucking weird space I'm in right now because the weird space I'm in. But I'm also taking sleep like drugs, like because we're trying to time change. So I'm like melatonin or something, which doesn't help. But like, God damn it, I'm having weird fucking dreams. I'm back on an airplane, and then
God,
like I'm dreaming that I'm still like overseas. Like my brain is like struggling with where I'm at.
That's
you know,
weird.
It is,
but I get it. Like not
it is,
like
but it's
uncommon.
but it's very weird. I keep like waking up, and then it's
like, where am I?
And I'm like, what the fuck? And then I have a cat laying on me. They missed us. They did. Trust me, I know. And I'm like, I love you so much, cat, but get the fuck off me.
Get off of me. So people who do visit the island claim that they feel as though they are being watched and followed as they tour the island buildings. Some get emotional when stepping on the island. They feel a sense of sorrow and dread. I mean, yeah.
Shocker.
The hospital can be entered in several places, but the easiest entrance is said to be the scariest. You have to crawl through one of the cremators.
You're going alone. I'm not. The fuck no.
You know I would do it, though.
I know you fucking would, and I will give you a camera. You record it, and you do all the things.
Give me a GoPro. Do they still have those?
Yes. Yes, they still have a fucking GoPro. No. Megan, that of all the things, I'm not climbing through a cremator.
I would.
I know you would, but that's fucking insanity. Oh my God. You can admit that's insanity.
It is a little weird, but it would be like, yeah, I would do it so that
I could
see the inside.
know you would do it.
I could see the inside of this place and like get all the feels.
Good. You go get the feel. Let me know what the feels are like.
Look on your face.
While I sit in a boat on the outside.
An Aperol Spritz.
Limoncello spritz, preferably, actually.
I've got both.
I know, they're the best. I drink my weight in them. Shannon has always said she hates Aperol spritzes.
Oh, I love them.
Has always said it, which I love them too. And she was dying. She texts our like mutual friend Cassie, who she and I drink them all the time together. And she's like, Shannon in America hates an Aperol spritz. Shannon in Italy will drink 5 Aperol spritzes, and they're the best things of her life.
Interesting.
And I also wonder if it's because, you know,
when in Rome.
Literally, but it was Sicily, but whatever. Same.
I feel like I bought Aperol because Costco had them, you guys.
I know they had them on sale, which that made a very happy Megan.
Very happy. So I had one and like it was delicious, but I feel like an Aperol Spritz needs to be like, it's like an August September drink. That's how I feel about an Aperol Spritz. Like the August light. The look she's giving me right now.
I feel like you're wrong.
Why am I wrong?
Because it's a summer drink.
August is a summer. August, like into like late summer when you have that late summer light.
I will give you that.
You know August light is different here.
It is. But also Aperol is a summer spritz. It's spritzy. It is refreshing as fuck.
Yeah, like an August into September.
Yeah. Okay. Well.
Right before the Chida.
Let me tell you, when my tits were under sweating while I was walking through the streets of Sicily, of Palermo, and there was a truck that was serving Aperol Spritz. It literally like sang to me. It was like, ah, and I was like, give me that in and around my mouth.
She got home yesterday and I made her limoncello spritz. Obviously not with the Italian limoncello.
I did bring you Italian.
You did, but we were going to save that.
Yeah, I only brought her a little bottle. I didn't have a lot of room in my luggage, you know.
Trader Joe's has a great limoncello. But I also, afterwards, I'm like, I just gave this bitch Trader Joe's limoncello when she just got back from Italy.
Yeah. The fuck? I was so offended. No, I wasn't. I didn't care. I loved it.
So good.
But when you're drinking limoncello spritzes like on the streets of Italy, it's something that is honestly one of those I was like.
One of my favorite moments was walking around the Vatican with a gelato.
Yeah.
It's like that same vibe.
No, it is the same vibe.
Yeah.
And my favorite was when they put lemon gelato in my limoncello spritz. And it was, again, I was sweating out of places I didn't know I could sweat out of.
The underboob. It'll get you every time.
The underboob, the underass. You're
Swamp ass Raina over here.
Listen here, Linda. We've all been there. There was a lot of sweat happening. But no, it was limoncello spritz with the limoncello gelato in the top. Mr. Boo Boo got that. And it was one of those moments he handed it to Shannon and I, and we were like, lit me up like the 4th of July.
You look like the 4th of July.
Makes me want a hot dog real bad, says the lady in her Canadian earrings.
Where's you guys?
I know you are. I love it so much. I was going to try and do something like that. And I'm going to wear my shirt that says exactly what you just said.
You look like the 4th of July.
Makes me want a hot dog real bad.
Mm-hmm. That's fine.
Neutral.
It's fine.
It's neutral.
I made a playlist and I put some things to throw them off the scent. And when we were bringing your car up to the airport the other day, Mia was with me and YMCA came on. And she's like, why would you put this on there? This is like that person's anthem. And I'm like, Mia,
They're gay.
do you want to know what the YMCA is about? And she goes, yeah, it's about getting young boys off the street and back on their feet again.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
That's why it was so comical when he's playing it and dancing to it.
Gave it a goog and she goes, oh, as I'm singing the song, you can hang out with all the boys.
Young men. Dun-dun-dun-dun. Like, come on.
And she's like, oh, I'm like, yeah, that's why it's so good.
But it's also why we're all sitting there laughing as they're playing it. And we're like, it's literally against everything you're preaching.
Right.
Why are you doing that?
It's kind of amazing.
And also all they do. Anyway.
Any hoodles. Okay.
Back to dead, dying, decay, death. Ghosties,
Boobos.
Zombies, boobos. I know someone who has a boobos.
Who has a boobos?
Trump. He is one.
He has a big boobo. Visitors of the hospital claim to see shadows on the walls that appear to follow them throughout the entire facility. Sometimes people get scratched and pushed, and nobody has left the island unshaken.
That's scary.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, so you said ghosts? Who's been there? Has Dildo Baggins been there?
Yeah. Well, I've seen conflicting reports. I need to look it up. Like, some say that he didn't actually go to Poveglia. He went to other islands.
That
he would
sounds
do that.
about fucking right.
He would
and
do
he
that.
would claim, and then he would claim that he got possessed by someone with bubonic
Probably
plague.
somebody fell in love, like a spirit fell in love with him and was touching him inappropriately. He always says shit like that.
Shocker.
Many people who go onto the island illegally report hearing strange noises and feeling touched or scratched by unknown
No, thank you.
hands.
Nope.
A construction crew was there trying to restore an old building, and they all left because they said the spirits came out and they got scared.
I think that's the thing. If they're all leaving, they're all seeing the same thing. They're all like, fuck this shit.
Fuck it.
Fuck this shit.
Leave.
I'm not doing that.
I am.
I will for certain things. This one really just...
This one is a lot.
It's a lot. I think what got me is
centuries of
that, but then the size of the island.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's what it's condensed.
Very.
This is not like a big widespread island. This be a teeny tiny island.
You could walk around it in 30 minutes.
Yeah. That's the problem. This is little.
Everywhere you step, there's some deceased
And we're
remains.
talking hundreds of thousands of bodies, if not
more.
a lot more.
I mean, if it was 100,000 bodies in just the 100 years that they were recording it, that doesn't include the people who died from the asylum, and that doesn't include the people from the original bubonic plague.
I just want to know what they were doing with all the bodies.
Just letting them sit there.
But they don't like.
Well, they burned. They had the plague pits.
Yeah, so they did
and then
that.
sometimes they would burn them, which is why they said 50% of the sand is actually human remains.
Well, yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so that's fucked up. I don't like it.
But that's the haunted island of Povelglia.
I mean, that means it trickles out into Venice.
Yeah, don't drink the water in the Mediterranean.
Go get Jeff Bezos. Did you see all that? Because he just got married there.
That's
I think it's because I was in Europe.
Him.
Well, I was over in Italy when it was happening.
Well, his workers are peeing in a bottle.
Right? Exactly. Yeah, but it was wild to see little bits on the news and
I bet it was everywhere. Yeah.
Well, yeah, because we were there, so it was like seeing the little things over there, and it was like them. I'm sure you saw where they made a dummy of him, oh
no, I didn't.
Oh, they floated him down,
God.
holding hundreds of dollars of bills. It was fucking funny. I was laughing.
I mean, I would be laughing too.
Did you see their wedding invitation?
No.
You're gonna tell me you're a billionaire and you're doing that, and it looks like your wedding invitation was made on Canva.
Love it. Love it.
I actually will say, respect them for not spending millions of dollars on something people are going to throw away.
I mean, fair.
But I feel like that was them being like,
are we trying to relate?
Yeah.
Whatever.
There is no relation.
There is no relation.
No, people are dying everywhere and you're fucking...
Well, why are there still hungry kids in Washington State when you...
Everywhere.
Well, everywhere, but he has his businesses here, right?
Oh, yeah, 1,000%.
Come on.
You give everyone a little bit.
Take care of it.
If everyone just gave a little bit of those upper high places, no one would be like that.
Weird.
They don't want
paid your taxes.
They also just don't want anyone on an even playing field.
That's another story for another day.
Dang it! Another day for the next time. We'll rip apart the rich
and
eat
Pazuzu.
them.
Eat the rich. There's only one thing that I live for. Eat the rich. Take one bite now. Come back from Aerosmith.
Love. I'm a fan. Didn't know it, but I'm here for it.
Hey. We're back, baby.
We're back, baby. Well, you guys, we hope you enjoyed that shit. I honestly enjoyed it. That was just like...
That was just a good story. I figured it was appropriate because you just came back from Italy.
It was, and it was amazing. I will say I'm going to post on our Instagrams, maybe our TikToks too, whatever. While we were in downtown Sicily, we were in this place called the Four Corners, I was saying, that we drove through accidentally.
Whoopsies.
And there was a bunch of vampiric faces everywhere. And it was, and I did a video on it, and I was just like looking at him. Jesus Christ, that was not vampire. You're literally
lapping?
No, what's the... Hello, Clarice.
The
Silence of the Lambs.
Yeah, but it's the guy in the pit.
I don't fucking know.
Listen,
I know his name.
They're yelling at us about that. I know his name too.
Whatever. Anyway,
Put lotion on its skin.
Yeah, we know.
Or he gets the hose again.
Exactly. But all of these specific heads had these vampire faces, and I said to Mr. Boo Boo, I'm like, is that them replicating animals, or is it vampires?
It's vampires.
It's vampires.
It's vampires.
I also sent Meg a video while we were at the
was it aliens?
What is it?
I don't know.
The Arc de Triomphe.
You were
the Arc in Paris.
Yeah.
And I was like, did they build it, or was it aliens?
Aliens.
I don't actually know how old that is, so I should probably look that up before I like post that.
Wild Bill,
Not a Science Guy? What?
No.
Oh.
That guy.
From Silence of the Lambs?
Yeah.
You're still on that?
Yeah, my brain is still trying to figure out his name.
Are you trying to figure out the actor?
No, that character.
Oh yeah, I don't fucking know.
I can't think of it.
Yeah.
Whatever.
But either way, I took some content for Lunatic Soup, just never uploaded it, but it'll come eventually, maybe one day.
Like a boobos.
So she said to relate.
I relate.
It just reminds me of one time at Texas Family Farm when a cow got a seed stuck under its skin. It turned into a cyst. And I walk up and I was pregnant. I was like newly pregnant with our oldest and morning sick. And they're pushing the pus out of this side of the cow. And the dog is like jumping up and eating it. And I was morning sick. And that is all I can think about when you talk about this.
That's so gross.
I almost died.
That is so gross.
I actually almost died.
I would have died too.
You're morning sick and watching that. I would have died not pregnant.
No, thank you.
Anyways, well, you guys, we hope you enjoyed this episode.
This was a good one.
I don't know if we covered that much haunted stuff we did at the end, but it was a lot of
you gotta build up the trauma.
It was a lot of trauma.
Yeah, it's wild, weird, and unknown.
We should have did you research the wells?
What kind of well? It's an island.
It had to have had wells.
There's gotta be wells.
Somewhere. Go look up how little that island is, you guys. That will blow your mind.
I just drank out of yours. Whoopsies.
Drink out of your cup.
Well, there was a little bit left in the can.
Oh.
I didn't realize it was your can.
Well, I didn't drink out of it, so
There you
you're
go.
lucky.
Okay.
But Jesus Christ. Well, go look up the size of that island so that you can get the perspective of
It's
like what the
tiny,
fuck. You guys, it is
teeny-tiny.
so little. It's insane. That was disturbing as fuck. How little that is.
Now that you put it into perspective, that is
When you
really
look at it, I was
disturbing.
like, no, that's little. Like it looks like a speck on the map.
Like it's just off the coast.
Eh.
Like not even far.
Not
Ugh.
far. Oh God. That's what I'm saying. And you see all of the inlet stuff.
Mhm.
The water was not moving well.
No. All that gunk.
All right, you guys. Well, make sure you go get yourself some lunatic soup.
And remember, in this crazy world,
It's so good to be a lunatic.
so good, but maybe not being sent to a lunatic asylum.
And being filled with
Boobos.
pus.
Mm.
Ew.
Boobo.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.